Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad you found my channel, and I'm glad that you're here to take advantage of the free classes that I offer. So the classes that are offered in the SoulFlex and the Hatha Yoga classes are from live classes. So there may be times when I'm demonstrating the posture or the movement, the exercise, and then I stop and I'm looking at the camera, and that's because I'm looking at my students. So if you'd like to join the live classes, just put it in the comments or send me an email, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to have you. It's a wonderful community of people. But other than that, just enjoy the free recordings, enjoy the workouts and the yoga practices. And if you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear about it. Thank you so much. Welcome to SoulFlex, everybody. So as I mentioned, you'll want water. If you want to put on some music, go ahead and do so. And I have two pairs of weights. I have a light pair and then a heavier pair, so that way I can switch off whenever I'd like. Let's go ahead and start with some warm-ups, getting the shoulder shrugs in there. So just the largest range of motion your shoulders will do, rolling them forward, up and back, then down. Get in there, get the joints nice and lubricated. Let's do a couple more. And then let's go ahead and take the feet wide and give yourself a little squat. So the important part here is you want to make sure the knees are tracking over the feet. So kind of aim for the second toe, move the feet a little bit closer if the knees are not tracking over the feet. And just squat and squeeze. So press through the heel as you press up, squeeze the glutes. Keep moving. Only going as deep as feels good on the knees. You can add in the hands. Pressing back, coming up to prayer position and pressing back. So I'm taking my palms away from the body, like I'm pressing behind me, engaging isometrically the tricep muscles, the back of the arms, getting those muscles kind of turned on. I'm going to start sweating already. I can feel the heat from our previous class. So wonderful. So good to sweat daily. Get all those toxins out, clean the body. And then make the feet maybe a little bit wider and let's lunge from side to side. Getting into the hip joints, the thighs, the glutes, whatever is comfortable for you. You can go as deep as you'd like. Nice and slow and mindful. You place the hands, keep them in prayer position, or you can place them on your hips, whatever works. Breathing. And then the next time we go to a side, see if you can kick your bottom with your other foot. Oh, wait, how does that work? Okay, like that. There we go. I had to get coordinated. So squat, lunge, kick, lift, lift, lift. Couple more. Getting to work on our balance, engage the belly. That helps with the balance. You can also hold something in front of you if that's helpful for balance. See if you can get a little hover in there. One more each side. And then let's add the arms. So reach, crossing the body. Reach. Reach. I'm going to turn around so you can see it from this side. Unfortunately, there's not a mirror like at Oasis, in our Oasis classes, but maybe it's easier to mirror this way. Breathe. Hover. Engage the belly. Stretch. One more. Getting the heart rate a little up. And then taking the legs wide, turn the toes out, moving into a plie, so the hands can come on the waist and just bend. So again, Externally rotating the thighs, keeping the knees moving over the toes, and then up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Press through the heels as you stand. Feel the glutes turn on, the thighs. The body should be a little warm by now. One more. And then the next time you go down, stay down. Whatever's comfortable for you, and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press through the heels, come up, and shake it out. One more, chair pose. So taking the feet together or hip distance apart, whatever is most comfortable, go ahead and squat like you're seated back in a chair. Arms can come up here or stay on the hips. Inhale, come up. Exhale, squat. Inhale, up. Press through the heels as you stand. Squat, up, squat, up. Press through the heels, engage the glutes. Warming up the hips. You should have a little warmth in the body by now. And the next time we come down, we're going to stay and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up and hands to center. All right, so let's go ahead and get starting with probably some light weights. Water if you'd like some. And we'll be working first with taking our light weights, and they'll be coming out to the sides and then the front. Okay, that's what we're doing. Nice and slow, keeping the shoulders away from the ears, gentle bend in the knees, keep the belly engaged, and working with groups of 10, 9, side, front, side, front, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now noticing if you're feeling it up in the neck. If you are, maybe the weights need to go down. We don't want those muscles doing the job. We want to feel it in the shoulders. One more here. And rest. Just for a moment, taking the legs wide, take the knees to the weights to the chest, hold them there, shoulders are away from the ears, and we're going to go back to that lateral lunge that we did earlier. So bending to the left, press up, right, press up, press to the left, alternating sides, nice and slow. It's harder to move slow than fast. Breathe. Five, 4, 3. Maybe getting a little deeper each time. Maybe not. 1. And then coming back to our first one. Arms to the sides, lift, front, lift, lower, lift, sides, front, sides, front. So as you go to the sides, maybe you feel the chest expanding, the back expanding. Feel wide, take up space. 5, 4, 3. Squeeze the weights with your hands. 2. Now we've engaged the entire arm from the fingertips all the way up to the shoulder. Last one. And lower. Weights to the chest, legs wide. Back to the lunge that we did. Okay? Going to the left or whatever side you'd like. Trying to keep the spine as upright as possible. And if it is bowed over, mine is pretty bowed over, just keep the spine long. So what we want is a long spine, not a domed spine. Keep moving. Breathe. Press through the heels as you stand. One more each side. This one, and then the last side. That one, and done. Now we're going to add it together. So the lunges, lunge to the left, arms go wide, arms come back. Arms go to the front, arms come back. So we're alternating the side we're lunging to and one of the arm movements, okay? So side, lunge, hands to the chest, come back. Front with the arms, lunging to the other side, arms back. Side, back. Front, back. Side, up. Front, up. Side, up. Breathe, up. Keeping the spine long, shoulders away from the ears. It's okay to smile. I know you're all hooting and hollering over there. I can't hear you, but I know it's happening. I feel it on my insides. The endorphins are starting to rush on down. It's all good. Squeeze with your hands. Squeeze the weights with your hands. 2. And last one. Out to the sides and forward. Nice. All right. Good. Take a break for a second. Shake it out. Get some water. I like to drink water. Well, first I'm talking a lot, so it helps. But drinking water helps keep our muscles and everything working. Everything's lubricated that way. So let's see. Next one is, let's see. We're going to work with a squat and a bicep curl. So taking the weights that you feel are appropriate. I'm going to go with a little heavier and see how it works out. But working with like a suitcase pickup. So feet are hip distance apart, arms are by the sides, keep the shoulders away from the ears, keep the long spine through the crown of the head. And keeping that as much as possible, we're going to hinge at the hips, belly comes in, like we're picking up a suitcase, stand, squeeze the glutes, and then curl, lower. Squat, stand, curl, lower, nice and slow. Squat, stand, curl, lower. 6, stand, squeeze, curl, squeeze the bicep, lower nice and slow. Squat, stand, curl, lower slowly. Squat, stand, curl, lower slowly. So we're lowering slower than we are lifting. Squeeze, lower. 4, 3, 2, press, squeeze, lower. Last one, lift, squeeze, and lower. Pause for a moment, maybe drop the weights, shake it out. And then we're going to work with some back flies also. Kind of supersetting things. So for me, I like a heavier weight for back flies. Do what's right for you. And I'm going to demonstrate with a chair. So having your chair, again, long spine through the crown of the head. I hinge at the hip. My front knee is bent. My feet are staggered. And I place the hand on the bench or whatever, the chair, or on my knee of the front leg. The other arm is down low, shoulders away from the ears, locked into its socket. And I'm bringing the weight into my back pocket. So I'm not pulling it up to my chest. I'm rowing back here. 9, 8, squeeze. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower, stand, switch hands. All right. I'm going to go ahead and just use my knee. So take the other foot forward, whichever one you didn't do. Place the hand on the knee or countertop chair, whatever. Lock that other shoulder in. Lock the right shoulder in, the one with the weight. It's hanging down, and we're going into the back pocket. So you're leading with the elbow. Row. Lower. 9. Lower. Place the attention of your mind on the shoulder blades. Feel the shoulder blades and all those muscles around it doing the work. 5, 4, 3, 2, lower, 1, lower, stand, and lower the weight. Shake it out. We're going to go back to the suitcase pickups, the squats, and then we'll do another set of the flies that we just did. Kind of mix it up a little bit. Okay. So taking your weights, now that you know what we're doing. So the suitcase pickup squats with the bicep curls. Maybe you feel like doing a heavier weight. Maybe the weight is fine. Maybe you don't use any weight. You're using isometric. It's all good. Whatever the body needs. Remember, no pain, no pain. You should feel muscular energy, but no pain. Okay, so feet are hip distance apart. Exhale, squat, spine is long. Pick up your suitcases, stand, squeeze. 9, squeeze. I forgot the bicep curl. Bicep curl and lower. We get to do a bonus round now. Lower, stand, curl, lower, squat, stand, curl, lower, squat, stand, squeeze, squeeze as you curl, lower slowly. 6, 5, 'Squat, stand, curl, lower. Squat, stand, curl, lower. Squat, stand, curl, lower. One more. Squat, stand, curl, lower. Go ahead and drop a weight or change weights, moving back to the back flies. Stepping a foot forward or using your countertop. Locking that shoulder in, spine is long, chin is tucked so the back of the neck is long, and lift into the back pocket. 10, squeeze, 8, 7, belly's taut, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower, stand, switch hands. Other side. Ready? Lift. 10, lower. 9, lower. Squeeze. Squeeze. 5. Lead with the elbow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower, stand, and lower the weights. Shake it out. Take a sip of water. Adding in some jumping jacks. So you can either do one arm jacks, one leg out, both arms up, or you could do regular jumping jacks. We're doing 10 if they're the one arms. So, well, actually, how does that work? We're doing 20 with the one arms. So it's 1, 2, 3, or 10 of the regular, okay? So choose what you'd like to do, what works for you. If you want more bouncing, do it. Or if it works for the knees and body, do both feet. I'm going to count off 10 jumping jacks. So if you're doing the one arms, you need to go pretty fast, okay? So, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't really matter. Just keep moving. How many you do? Just keep moving at your own pace. One more. Okay, that was just a little bonus energy burst. So now let's pick our weights back up. We're going back to another set of the squat with the bicep curl. So taking the legs wide, the suitcase pickup, lock the shoulders in. Last round. 10. Curl, squeeze, lower. 9. Press, squeeze, lower. 8. Up, curl, lower. 7. Press through those heels, squeeze the glutes. Focus on the biceps and your curling. 5. Squat, up. 4. 3. Up. Curl, lower. 2. Up. Squeeze, lower. Squat, up. Squeeze, lower. Lifting the weights to halfway. So now the arms are parallel with the floor. Just hold here for a moment, and we're doing little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. There we go. There's those biceps. Taking one weight, our last one of back flies, our last set. Step 1 foot forward. Shoulders away from the ears, long spine. Back pocket lift, 10, 9, 8, squeeze, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower, lift, change legs. Back pocket, 10, 9, 8, squeeze, shoulder blades, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower, stand, and lower the weights. Take a sip of water if you like. Moving into our grand finale next. Crowd favorite, RDLs, Romanian deadlifts, and curtsy lunges. You're welcome. You're very welcome. I enjoy them too. So great to have strong bodies, right? It helps so much with our balance as we age. Everything that we do, being strong is important. So picking up the appropriate weights, we're going with the Romanian deadlifts first, the RDLs, which are this. So taking the feet hip distance apart, shoulders are rolled back and down, gentle bend in the knees. We're going to exhale, hinge at the hips, keeping the weights close to the body and only going down as low as you start feeling it in the glutes and the back of the hamstrings, the back of the thighs. And then we press through the heels and squeeze the glutes as we stand. So the arms aren't doing anything. They're just staying kind of locked in. It's all belly and glutes and thighs. So that's it. Okay, doing 10. Lower, 10. Lift, squeeze, slow and controlled. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Lower. Lift. Long spine, keep the spine straight. Lift, squeeze. Slow, slow, slow. Little hover even when you reach that sensation point in the fold. Feel it there and then press up. Three more. 3, up. 2, up. 1, up. Keeping the same weights or mixing the weights up if you'd like. We're moving into the curtsy lunges. So curtsy lunges are feet are hip distance. Step the right foot behind the left foot and curtsy. Up, feet together. Other side, lunge. Up, feet together. I'll do it from the back if it's easier. 9. We're doing 10 on each side. Other side, feet together. 7. Up, other side, lunge. 6. Up, other side, lunge. Up, lunge. Up, lunge. Up, press through the heel. Up, up. 4, up, up, 3, breathe. Keep the spine long. You can always stop and take a break if you need it. You can always up or lower the weights if you need it. Last one. Right, left, and whoo. Go ahead and lower your weights carefully. So that's one thing. Go ahead and get some water. But when you lower your weights, always, no matter what the weight is, if it's heavy, light, in between, whatever, or even just bending over without anything, always work from the knees, right? Bend your legs to lower. Keep the spine long at all times. We don't want to pick stuff up with our back like this and our legs locked out. It's in the knees. We're lifting with the legs. Think of it as more strength building. So getting some water. And we'll be doing another set, 2 more sets of RDLs and the curtsy lunges. So we have that happening. That's going to be fun. And same thing, picking up, work from the knees, get the weight you'd like. And let's do this. So 10 RDLs coming up. Gentle bend in the knees, belly in, exhale, hinge. Long spine, up, squeeze. 9, up, 7, 8, 7, up, 6, up, 5, up, 4, squeeze, 3, squeeze, 2, squeeze, 1, squeeze, right into curtsy lunges, right foot back, 10, other side, 9, long spine, 8, 7, go as low as is comfortable. If you want to touch the floor, go ahead. If you just go a little way, do that. It's all good. We're all working the same thing. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, the weights, 2 in your hands, like you mean it. Last one, 1, and set the weights down, shake it out. Get some water. So hopefully you've got a little sweat going. The heart rate has been increased, endorphins are flowing. Working our way down onto the mat. So taking the feet hip distance apart. Just pause for a moment. Feel the feet on the earth. Notice the breath. Notice if the breath is short or long, if it's jagged or smooth, if it's faster than normal, slower than normal. And then just on the inhale, seeing if you can bring the arms up overhead. A gentle forward fold. Exhale, fold. The hands can come to the thighs, shin or the earth. Inhale, coming back up, arms reach up. Maybe look up. And exhale, hands to palms touching and hands to heart center. Inhale, we're working our way to the floor. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees deeply. Step the left foot back. Inhale, rise to crescent. Back leg is long and straight. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Come back to down dog. Stay here for a moment and breathe. See if you can slow the breath down. See if you can lengthen it, feeling it come in through the nose. Taking any movement here that feels good, maybe swaying the hips, opening up the back of the body, coming up on the balls of the feet, bending the knees, one then the other. Long, smooth breaths through the nose. As you inhale, come to plank position. Knees can be on or off the ground. Exhale, down dog. Bend the right knee, actually both knees, and step the left foot between the hands. Even use your hand to get the foot up there if you'd like. And inhale, rise to crescent. So you can have your knee on the ground or off the ground, either way. Exhale, hands to the earth, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. So the upper body's parallel with the earth. The spine is long, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Step both feet back into down dog. And then plant both knees on the earth. Inhale, Chakravakasana variation, tabletop position. So heart is coming through the hands, the arms, maybe the chin lifts if it's okay for the neck. Exhale, Vajrasana, hips towards heels. So we're going to go back and forth between these two for a moment. Inhale, Chakravakasana, tabletop position, opening the heart, opening the chest, wide chest. Exhale, Vajrasana. Inhale, coming to tabletop. And then we have some options. So we are going to be, just go ahead and breathe. We're going to be doing some core work. You can stay on your hands, or if it hurts the wrists, you can come to the elbows. You can be on your knees, or you can have your knees off the ground. So all of these are accessible to you at any time. So if you change your mind partway through, take the option that feels right to you. So in a plank position, push the floor away, making sure to breathe, seeing if you can breathe long and smooth. Lift the inner thighs to the ceiling, engage the glutes, squeeze your glutes, squeeze the front of the thighs, hollow out the belly. So isometrically pull the hands towards the feet and vice versa. Feel the belly engage, dome the upper back, push the floor away. Keep the head in line with the rest of the spine. And exhale, down dog. You can stay with that or add on if you'd like. Coming forward on an inhale, plank position. On an exhale, take the left knee toward the left elbow. Inhale, lift the leg to the sky. Crossing the body now. Exhale, left elbow, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, foot to the sky. Lower the leg. Inhale to plank position. Exhale, down dog. Listening to your body, taking breaks when you need. Other side. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale,
foot to the sky. Right knee on the exhale to the right elbow. Inhale, foot to the sky. Lower the foot. Lower the knees. Inhale, tabletop. Heart forward. Exhale, Vajrasana, hips toward heels. Inhale, rise to standing on the knees. Arms reach up. Look up if it feels good. And exhale, hands to heart center. Coming on to your backs. So taking a Shavasana here, corpse pose. Knees can be bent or straight. Allow the body to rest downward. Soften completely. Releasing control of the breath, allowing the body to be breathed. Eyes can be closed. We'll be here for 1 minute. As we're resting here, I'd like you to scan the body from the top of the head down to the feet, inviting the body to soften downward. Feeling the heaviness of the floor, the heaviness of the body, and the support of the floor, the earth. Softening between the eyebrows, the muscles around the eyes, the jaw, shoulders away from the ears. The middle of the upper back, softening downward. The hips, the thighs. Soles of the feet, heavy. And then straightening the legs out long. Arms are by the sides. And watching the breath, cultivating a long, smooth breath now, becoming active and engaged with the breath. As you inhale through the nose, watch the air touch the nose, the chest expands, the belly rises. Pause at the top for a moment, and on the exhale, the belly comes in first, the chest relaxes, and the air leaves the nose. So breathing like this through the rest of the practice, long, smooth breaths, inviting the breath to lengthen and smooth out. Keep breathing with the length of your breath, inviting it to soften and smooth out and lengthen. On your next inhale, both arms can raise up and overhead. Maybe the backs of the hands touch the earth above your head or out to the sides. As you exhale, the arms are going to lower, the belly's coming in. With the strength of the belly, it lifts both legs. The knees can be bent or straight. Feet come to the sky. Inhale, the strength of the belly gently lowers the legs, the arms lift. landing the legs without a sound. Exhale, arms to the sides. Eyes can be closed. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, legs lift. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, arms to the sides. Inhale. Let the movement ride on the breath. Exhale, belly in, then the legs lift. Flexing the feet like you're standing on the ceiling, whether the knees are bent or straight. Inhale, opening back up, lowering the legs, lifting the arms. And exhale, arms lower. This time, we're going in for a stay if you would like. If you prefer not to, keep moving dynamically or just rest and breathe, softening downward. If you'd like to continue on, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, belly in, both legs lift, arms lower. Staying here. Again, knees can be bent. Flex the feet like you're standing on the ceiling. Breathe long and smooth. If you'd like, you can also place your hands underneath your hips if that's more comfortable. Little support there. And as you're breathing here, if you would like, get a little bit of lower abdominal work. If you'd like, you can pulse the feet up. So using the strength of the lower belly, just lift the hips off the ground. If you'd like to do this, do 10 or whatever feels good. And then finding stillness on the next inhale, lower the legs, lift the arms up overhead. Feel the expansion in the belly and the chest. Exhale, lower the arms. Bend the knees so they're hip distance apart. Arms are by the sides. You could also rest them on the belly for just a moment. Just pause and observe for a moment. Noticing any sensations in the body. And then taking the arms down by the sides, if they're not there already. Moving into Dvipada Pittam, bridge pose. On the inhale, press through the feet, lift the hips. The arms can reach up and overhead if you'd like, or out to the sides or stay by the sides. Keeping the knees tracking over the ankles. Exhale, lower the hips, belly in. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Adding on here, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Hips come down, hands come to the knees come towards chest, Apanasana. Adding these two together. Inhale, feet to the earth, hips lift, bridge pose, Dvipada Pittam. Exhale, lower the hips, hands to knees towards chest, Apanasana. This time as you inhale, take the feet together, take the legs, the knees go wide, the feet are on the floor. Supta Baddha Konasana, arms can reach up and over. Exhale, knees together, knees towards chest, Apanasana. Inhale, feet to the floor, knees wide. Exhale, knees towards chest, Apanasana. Taking the feet back down to the floor, hands can rest on the belly. Eyes can stay closed and just observe. Be working with an equal breath. I'll be counting this breath, but if there's a count that is better for you and your breath, go ahead and do that. What we'll be doing is starting with the count of 4 for the inhale and exhale. So it'll be a 4 count inhale, pause, and then a 4 count exhale, pause. We'll do that once. Then we move to a 5 count inhale and exhale, moving to 6, then 7, then 8. So if any of those feel like you're pushing the breath, stay with a count that feels easeful. We want the breath to be long and smooth, not forced or trying for the next number. That's not the purpose. So when you find that number for you, just stay there and count in your own mind, whether it's 4 or it's 6 or it's whatever it is. Stay there counting your breath. Even inhale, even exhale. Pausing at the top and the bottom. Exhale all the air out here so we can start together. Starting with 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the breathing pattern. Allow the body to be breathed. And observe the state of the body. How does the body feel after your session, after your practice and your workout? What is the state of the mind? How does the mind seem? What qualities are there? Or emotions, feelings? And placing the hands over the heart center, sealing in your practice, knowing that you cultivated these shifts within yourself from your actions and your intention and attention. I hope you all have a most beautiful day. Thank you for practicing today with me.